Hello, my gorgeous Libra. Welcome to this reading. Warm welcome to this channel as well. How are you? I hope all is well, my beautiful soul. Let's have a look what universe and your angels and guide and what you need to know right now. Keep in mind, this is collectively for all Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So please check your chart. This will really help you to understand where you come from, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, and so forth. Right. Thank you so much for being here. This is timeless reading, so there's a reason why you are here. The universe and your angels have guided you here to receive this message. Well, it's funny, when I was shuffling, I was hearing a violin. I don't know why. Excuse me. I don't play violin. I do play piano though. But yeah, and things were kind of falling out to my hands. For some reason, the cards were kind of slipping through my fingers. Is this something you're feeling like? Is the time slipping through your fingers? Is there kind of things that's slipping through your fingers? Family issue, I can see straight away. Something is not that you would like to be. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Let's have a look. There is an issue you cannot ignore. It's something to do with your father, with a parent, even a courtship. It's either this is some sort of inheritance. Maybe you live in a house where you have to pay off. There are the siblings. Maybe you are in the midst of dealings with property, family issues, you know. Well, where there's more than one person, there could be some conflict. All right. I'm feeling as well, this is definitely something to do with money, something to do with property, something to do with either you or someone else feeling that they are unfair, and you are feeling as well, and it kind of has this bad taste in the mouth a little bit. Okay, we have a main male here, and I will clarify why we have this person here and what kind of role it plays. Let's do this straight away. I'm gonna use a keeper actually. What role play? No, I'm gonna take it. Tarot. Thank you. See, I feel a little bit of I wouldn't say delicate, but I feel a bit of oh yeah, this situation is a real pain in the butt. This is not enjoyable. What is this main male? Oh yeah, Emperor. He's the way he says, the way it goes. Well, okay. And it might not resonate for everyone, but I feel like maybe you have more than one or more siblings. Maybe there could be some inheritance. Maybe your parents, not just father, but parents could be as well, dividing their belongings, property while they're alive, maybe. Okay. And if they pass away, that's inheritance. And it feels like it has created this energy of, like, the wolves are out there, okay? You kind of feel like everyone's for themselves, everyone's just grabbing and pulling, or that energy of unpleasantry. Very unpleasant. And you just want to get on with it and move on. But it's something that needs to be dealt with. And maybe you live in a property that is family or in trust, and you have to pay off the rest of the family maybe as well, and you don't have the funds. It kind of has this feeling of you're in a rather quite a predicament. Okay, let's have a look. Pressure cooker. Yeah, that's what it is. It has this you just can't wait for this to finish. And it's very interesting how this card is actually summarizing. Pressure cooker. It's been there for some time. Maybe you are now returning home and you realize not all things are great. Or it's just, maybe you have been avoiding your family or your siblings or your parents even. And it's something that you got to deal with. And it's something you cannot avoid. It's just pressure cooker. It's like it's there. And as much as you like to ignore it or not wanting to talk about it or see it, it is about to explode, or it have exploded. Clear order, communication. Okay, what I've heard is let's put the cards on the table. And maybe you have this issue with not just the situation that I'm describing here, but it could be as well that there is some lack of communication between people. You want to let's put the card on the table. let's say as it is, and we go from there. This pretending or this feisty kind of energy, it's not healthy. Creation. Hunger. Look at this. Wow, wolves. We were talking about the wolves, or kind of you, and I was saying it feels like you are in the midst of kind of wolves that are pulling their own way. And it, okay, why we have the creation here? Look at that. I want to clarify. I don't want to say that you have manifested this or you wanted it, but part of it, something that you wanted to deal with or wanted to be dealt with. Yeah. Look, and the Tower, finally, as if like you wanted to put this thing to bed and start fresh. Is there some sort of outstanding business or property or issue or situation that felt so heavy on you? Maybe some person wasn't engaging with you for some time, or and you felt like it sits on your chest and you just want to get it off your chest. Let's have a look what else. Libra, you are here. Look, there is some sort of legal decisions, legal dealings happening, and it has to be there. But why has this kind of ick feeling, you know, that ick? Unpleasant. But it has to be dealt with. I'm not gonna joke. I'm not gonna smooth it over. Something that needs to be dealt with. 8 of Swords. It's out of your reach. It's out of your influence. Feels like there is a lot of moving parts. There is a lot of influential parts, and it's not just you yourself. Okay, because 8 of Swords, if I remind you what it looks like in normal tarot, is the lady sits. No, actually she stands. She's been kind of wrapped with a rope. She had the blindfold, and around her she has swords, as if like it's some sort of prison, it's some sort of situation that she can't get out on normal circumstances, unless she start to think outside the box, unless she kind of improvise. This is situation, it's rather I wouldn't call it complicated. Judgment. Oh my goodness, karma. Libra, what is going on with your life? But look, okay, it's definitely something to do with money, something to do with either someone's hiding or we're hiding, or now the truth is coming out. And it doesn't have to be just with this situation, but it could be various kind of scenarios in your life. But you know what I'm feeling here, especially with the Judgment? It's a major arcana, rising above. It's like next level, like karma, you know? It's kind of like once you have dealt with, once you have gone through this, it's done. It's done then, you know? So the feeling of karma, because maybe some people will have to pay their dues, maybe some people will have to pay, I don't know, maybe taxes on outstanding something, maybe yourself as well. It's something that has to be dealt with, and I can't walk away from that. I can't see you escaping it. I can't see you I know you're trying to avoid, but somehow it's been caught up in you. Let's see what else you need to know for you. Let's have a look at the 8 of Swords. You feel like you've been fed with the breadcrumbs. Maybe you feel like someone is maybe blowing smoke in your face and they're saying, or someone is not telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It kind of feels like they give you what they want to give you. And I'm not just mean money-wise, but information-wise or support-wise. It kind of feels a bit of a little bit unfair in ways, but though there's a scales there, okay? But somehow you maybe feel that there's a lack of love from your family or your loved ones. You would like some more. Maybe you don't know how to ask that, okay? See? That's why I love tarot readings. Libra, you're here yourself. And you have turned up to clear this mess once and for all, because you want to be happy. You want that happy place. But it kind of feels as well, this is some sort of a seeking balance, seeking the truth once and for all, so you can put this to bed. Because maybe you have tried, maybe you have avoided or tried to avoid either this is situation, is this conflict, is this conversation with the person about a pleasant topic, or conversation with the person you would love to avoid, but you cannot anymore. And it has come to the point, and it has to be, you have to deal with it. You like, you're not. You got to deal with it, and you somehow raise above, okay, and watch your words, what you say, because we have the swords. It's the words, what you say, you can't take it back, okay. And I know, heat of the moment, sometimes we say more than we aim to, but you can't take it back. When that milk is spilled, that's it. I'm gonna have a look about advice, you know. It does feel like once you deal with it, once you move on, you're gonna be fine. But for now, how to overcome this with the least trouble or heartaches. Okay, Libra, lovers, bring the loving situation. Okay, and yeah, we have a Five Pentacles here as well. It's kind of like you have not been okay, I'm seeing a card, table of cards, and maybe some of you are playing poker or playing another different type of games. But somehow, sometimes you feel like you have been dealt not the best cards. But it's not always what kind of cards you've been dealt with, but how you play them is important. And I'm talking in metaphorically. But lovers is about relationships. It's about maybe, you know, maybe it's time to say sorry. Maybe it's time to say, look, we don't get along, and that's fine as well. But let's not argue. Let's not pretend we something like that. It's just kind of clearing the air. We have Gemini here. Maybe you have a Gemini in your chart as well, or there's a person who is Gemini, the air. But it's kind of like talking about, I have to say, and I'm gonna maybe surprise you, this situation is actually gonna bring you closer. Okay, this is going to bring you closer. I'm gonna pull one more card, Libra, because I feel like I need to give you a hug after this one. Okay, let's dive in. Sun, all is well. All is well. Bring the love and light into the situation. And when the sun comes in reading, I'm not telling you, but I'm guarantee you, it has this magical moment. The sun is the force that makes the world go around. And it's the sun, the love and light that comes without it. Look how she's kind of bathing in that sun. And once you bring the love, which is lovers, and the light, it's gonna change the course. Is gonna change the situation. It's always gonna be well, and if it's not well, it hasn't finished yet. But I feel like this situation, it is definitely bringing you closer with the person or people for a reason. Hence, you have the Judgment here. Okay, so all is well, and if it's not well, it hasn't finished yet. So, beautiful soul, that's all I have for you. But if you want to share this with other person, don't be shy. Send them this video. They might really appreciate this. So, thanks so much for being here. I'm sending you love and light, and I'll see you in the next reading. Ta-da!